Alright, so I am off on this video to Thanksgiving Day Ride 2025, aka the holiday ride. It was a beautiful day, bright and sunny, not too many clouds, and I was feeling pretty good. I had ridden the day before, the ponies ride, and did Griffith Park with my buddy Harach from My Bike LA, Mike Davis, Stephanie, Matt, and we had a great time. It was a hard workout, but it was beautiful. So I was excited about today's Thanksgiving ride, and this was a parking lot where everybody meets up at, or actually waits for the ride in Marina Del Rey. And they came, I think it was about 8:35, maybe 8:40, and we were off. And as this group rolls from Marina Del Rey, it picks up more and more and more and more people, all the way up through San Vicente. People just keep jumping on the ride. Probably about 150-ish people on this ride, but as you get to 26th Street off of San Vicente, which is way ahead on this video, it seems that's where the pack either thins out or not everybody does the full ride to the Mandeville door and back out. But nevertheless, it was an amazing ride. Here in this pack at this stop was the infamous Corey and Justin Williams. Very cool to see them riding with the pack on a holiday ride, especially a ride the size of this. But lately Corey and Justin have been out riding with groups. I was telling my buddy Mike that's with me on this ride, he's just up ahead with the front group. I was telling him that a guy like Justin, who ends up getting a contract with Red Bull, aka a working marketing contract, puts these great riders in a great position to be out socializing, riding with locals, promoting the brand, promoting themselves, promoting their next events. And that's how you get some momentum and perpetual interest from those that that you're a part of, like cyclists and athletes and people in the sports industry as either an athlete or a service provider or product provider. But the ride moves pretty quick. We're already off to a brisk ride at this point. We're already in Santa Monica, as you can see. We're probably just about to pass the pier. And the group, everybody's pretty calm. Everybody's really an advanced rider. So you kind of got to just watch yourself. Make sure you don't make any mishaps right here. I'm just trying to be in the moment and focused to make sure I'm in a good spot, to make sure I'm not causing any problems for anybody in back of me or on either side of me. So I just kind of relax, make sure I don't get excited, make sure I don't get worked up. If I'm in the first quarter of a group ride this size, I want to make sure I behave. I want to make sure I'm a goodwill. So this way people don't start overtaking my spot. If you're a wiggly will, if people don't trust you, they will start to plot how to get you to the back. And they do it easily. They just start eating you up. It's a very interesting experience. That's happened to me way back. And I try not to let it happen at all these days. And if I do that, that means I can usually just protect my position. And I always say you protect your position just by being predictable, by being consistent, by being strong. If you have good legs, lots of muscle fiber, lots of strength, it means you have control of your speed, you have control of your pace. And if you do all that, the riders near you can see that in you. They see your hips aren't wiggly. They see your legs are fluid. And this was a surprise. As soon as we turned on to San Vicente, which is just happening right now, Rashan Bahati just jumped in on the ride right in front of me. Or at least that's what it seemed like. I'm pretty sure he just jumped in at that moment. Rashan is the guy that the gentleman with the American flag jersey had his hand on his back. But it's always great when some great riders. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of great riders that I probably just don't know of in this group ride. But it's cool when you see, the local or national famous guys who are great riders jump in with, a group like this on a holiday like Thanksgiving. But at this point, we're heading up San Vicente. That's Mike right in front of me, up to the left, right to my direct left. I think he's just getting positioned as we go up San Vicente and head towards Mandeville. Mandeville's kind of the whole mission of this ride. There's Mike again. I just came up just to joke with him, and we fell back into the pack. And here we were about to make the left on 26th Street, which looked like we were going to stop. But what was happening is the streets were slow enough for the group to proceed and make that left. And I think the light actually turned green as we went through that intersection. So, all these start and stops, they weren't too hard, but you did have to work just to hold position. Again, if you don't stay on the wheel in front of you, the people in back of you will start to eat up your spaces and you will fall back 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 spaces in no time. This is a cool descent just because it's in a large group. It's pretty fast. It's still an active neighborhood, so you just kind of stay on high alert, relax, flow with the group, make sure you stay predictable. So this way those in back of you aren't nervous as to what you're up to. Here we're about to make a right onto Sunset, which will set us up to make the next left at the signal, which is Mandeville. But so far so good. This was fun. This is where we make the left onto Mandeville, and this is kind of where it's game on, but can't be game on because you have to get in your right mind, get in your right pace, because you have about, or at least I have about 20, I think I did this in 24 minutes, which isn't my greatest, but for where I'm at the moment, I was happy with it. I was able to work, save a little bit for the middle, to where I could stand, I could surge, I could grab some wheels, maybe I could make a pass. It's always nice to have some in the tank for me on Mandeville, especially when the hills or the grades start kicking up to 5, 6 to 8%. So if I can pace this out, which is what I was trying to do, try to jump on with this group who was pacing very well, pacing within my range. So I got to enjoy some wheels. I didn't pull too much for anybody. I was just kind of on my own mission, making sure I got to the wall in Mandeville, or at the end of Mandeville, which was fun. It's always good to just kind of get in your own groove, fill out your lungs, fill out your legs, try to stay comfortable, try to stay in a respectable cadence, just so you don't blow up. I think on these rides, especially Mandeville, you just have a tendency to blow up, thinking you're feeling great, thinking you're strong. There's a whole lot of thinking on a run like this. So the best thing you can do is do you. Kind of just got to stay capable. There's a couple sections like that where I stand up, kind of stretch my legs out, change muscle groups. You kind of do a little reset, sit back down and grab a wheel. I tried to do that several times on a climb like Mandeville. This was the final climb where it kicks up, I think, to like 15%. Day like this, a lot of people are finished, and it's pretty cool. because you know, I feel like you got an audience as you kick to the wall. Not that it's impressive, but it's just kind of cool to see people finish, see people suffering, see people just get to that green wall successfully, and that's what this is right here. Bam. So took a little breather, did a little briefing with Mike, asking him and Robert how everything went, and after a couple minutes, I was ready to roll. So I looked at Mike and said, "Whenever you're ready." And something very interesting happened here. There was about 6 or 7 guys that rolled out right when we rolled out. And we stood with them, basically on their wheels. They were at the front, pulling or flowing. One thing about this descent is very fast, but on a day like this, it's a narrow street, it's a residential street. You have to stay cool, calm, smooth, collected to make sure that not only you can hit these turns on a good line, but you have to scan ahead. Maybe for a bump, maybe for a small pothole that if you can avoid it, you'd rather avoid it. And you also want to watch for cars coming out of driveways on occasion, cars like Amazon delivery vehicles, and you have people walking their dog or going for walks in a beautiful street like this. So you're always scanning way ahead. You're always willing to move over or move in order to avoid the obstacle that you must avoid at speed. On this ride, there were several times I wish I would have caught the audio, but I was whistling for the group because there was a cyclist that was in the middle of the road and they were going super slow, or a lot slower than we were. And I was trying to whistle to give them a heads up to see if maybe they would just pull to the right and let us fly by. It actually worked, because the closer we got to those type of situations, the closer we got to them, they would slide over to the right. And we would make a successful and safe pass. But, I mean, this is full focus, high alert, cool, calm, collected, descending. Just trying to stay with the group, also giving them some breathing room, just in case anybody would break. So I could have been a lot tighter here, but we were flowing and they weren't taking off on me. So I was plugged in, even though I was a couple bikes back. But that descent was super fun. I actually PR'd it, thanks to that group up there. And I joked with Mike when I got to this intersection. I said, don't look back and expect me to be there. Because when we got to that very bottom, they were still punching in. I kind of dragged back a little bit because I was very comfortable with that descent. I was happy, and I was okay to let them go, so to speak. Well, as you can see, we all finished together at that light. And we came out of, I guess, Brentwood and got into Santa Monica. This is us passing the pier for the second time on the way home. Beautiful day, it's quiet. Kind of had the road for ourselves. Me and Mike got to talk. I got to share. And we just had a great time. It was just good times, man. Good time with some riders. Good times with Mike. Riding, chatting, bonding. Just grateful for another day. It was perfect Thanksgiving ride. Grateful to be on these bikes. Grateful to have our equipment, shoes, jerseys, bibs, helmets, glasses, Garmin's, Instas. There's just a lot to be grateful for when you get to be a cyclist. You know, you got fresh air, you get to work out, you get to go hard, you get to push yourself, you get to adventure, you get to sweat, you get to think, you get to process, you get to calculate. There's so many good things when you cycle. And then you get to explore. This is us on the way back, cruising through Abbot Kinney in Venice. It's pretty slow, but this street's pretty busy. I guess anytime you get past 10 or 11 a.m., but We're still sub 10 a.m. I think. This is a cool little marina bike path that we take to get back to the Bologna Creek. It's a little parky area with a bike path. And this is a great day to enjoy all these views, the sunshine, the trees. I love it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had some fun. I hope you got to ride vicariously through my camera with the group, with Mike, and with myself. Thanks for watching. This is Peach Planet. My name is Steve. Please don't forget to subscribe, to comment, let me know what you think, or maybe even share a story or a cool ride that you've done. Tag me. Alright everybody, the year is almost over. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, hope you have good holidays, and I hope you get to see some more of my videos that are coming out soon.